Hello, hello. Please let me know if you're here in the comments. Write your name, say hi. Where are you from? Where are you living? My name is Jeanette. I'm from Winnipeg. And did you know that Dauphin, Manitoba is the home where Norwex started? So Norwex started 30 years ago in Dauphin, Manitoba. So you guys, this is a Manitoba grown company. I'm so excited to be here for Marilyn's party. We're going to make this short and sweet, and we're going to make it unique because no other party has been short like this and given you as much education and as much joy as cleaning without using toxic chemicals in your lives. Okay? So we are going to start by doing a demo with the EnviroCloth and with the window cloth. So who has this cloth? Put it in the comments if you have these cloths. So everything with Norwex is a little hook. You're going to use one wet, then one dry. So I like to take a mirror as an example. I'm going to put some butter. Yeah, good old-fashioned butter on a mirror. And we're going to get it nice and dirty as you would any area, including if you had children in the home, pets, dogs, cats, and you're just going to wet the EnviroCloth and then you're going to polish it with the window cloth. You can even hear it squeaky clean. Did you hear that? If you were here, I'd make you try to make a mark with your finger and you can't. So that is basically your basic package. Basically, your basic package. One wet, one dry, one wet, one dry on every surface. And it is so tightly woven. If you took this apart, it's like having one strand of hair and splitting it 200 times. That's how tiny the microfiber is. And it's all lined with microsilver. So that means it self-purifies and that it's antibacterial. Anytime you see the sign back lock on a Norwex product, that means that it has a microsilver in the product and that you remove 99% of bacteria on a surface. So you may ask me, what am I holding? This is our trusty dusting mitt. That's the third item I'm going to talk to you about. And the reason I love this dusting mitt is it's not only good for dusting, it's also good for window screens. Yeah! So you're going to dust everything in your home with this dusting mitt. This is a spend and save this evening, so don't forget to add that. Oh, and before I forget, everybody who orders tonight before midnight will get a Cinderella gift when they join my VIP group and when they order before midnight. So how does this work? You're going to charge it. Remember when we were kids, we take a balloon and we go like this and we'd have static electricity? That's what this is. You charge it before you use it. Instead of the dust going like this, it will attract to it. And to demonstrate that one, another demo, I'm going to take some good old-fashioned pepper from a pepper grind and put it on a chair. Okay, see all that pepper? I'm going to take the dusting mitt. I've already charged it. And voila, picked it up. And there is no pepper left on the chair. So that's how it picks up dust and particles. You guys are going to love this dust mitt. It is the best product that we have. Really, really complements your EnviroCloth and your window cloth. If you get an EnviroCloth, a window cloth, and a dusting mitt, this is called your household package. So you can always save money when you're buying in sets, okay? A lot of people then say to me, Jeanette, how do you wash this stuff? Well, it's easy. We have a laundry detergent that's pure. It's called Ultra Power Plus or UPP. If you were to take this, yeah, it's so heavy, you'd be falling, it would be dropping out of your hands. You only need half a teaspoon per load. You heard me right. And why is that? It's because there's no fillers in here. What are fillers? So when they have fillers in the conventional laundry detergents, they put things like sawdust, fiberglass, anything that'll agitate the clothes while it's washing. So ours is pure. That's why you only need a quarter teaspoon per load for high efficiency, which is HE. A conventional load, you're going to use a teaspoon. No sulfates, no phosphates, no SLS, no SELS, no bad stuff, you guys. No perfumes, no synthetic fragrances. It is downright just pure. People absolutely love this. You can clean all your laundry, not only your Norwex laundry with this. We also have a liquid, and we also have a brand new Power Zyme. So this Power Zyme, look how many I have here. There's a lot of them. Power Zyme is excellent for your regular laundry, but also for grease, stains, odors, anything that you've had that you cannot get the odor out or the stain out. You're going to want the Power Zyme. It is an enzyme product. Our liquid is also an enzyme product. Enzymes are like Pac-Man. They eat and eat and eat and eat and eat bad odor. So this is our Power Zyme. The other thing that my love for Norwex began for was the cleaning paste. Do you guys know what this is? So the cleaning paste is made out of marble flour, traces of coconut oil, and natural soap. So when you open it up, it's hard as rock. It'll last you about 8 years. Yeah, that's normal for it to crumble like this because it's lemony and it's marble. So you use just a little bit, you see on your fingers, just a little bit with your EnviroCloth, or if you have scrubbies, I'm going to talk about scrubbies in a minute, with this, and it's perfect for stovetops, your oven, your stained, pit stains on your clothes, things like that. Okay, so let me do a demo. I'm not sure how close I can get to my oven. Let me try unplugging this. I still need the light. So I still have to have you guys pretty close. Yeah, that works. And let's do some washing. So I'm just gonna start with my stovetop. Can you see how dirty my stovetop is? And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this paste with my Enviro scrub that I have handy. This will not scratch. Most people have like a scrubby, like an Enviro scrub. So I've had this one for about 8 years. You can see it's well used. And all you do is just go over the top of your stove where I constantly boil over water, potatoes, eggs, everything. And you will see that it's completely clean. And while we're at it, why don't we clean the microwave with it as well? Okay, so this one, I'm just gonna take you off here and show you. I'm gonna polish it with this side, might as well. And you will see that it is really nice and clean. Can you see that? Okay, good. Now I'm gonna look at this. Can you see dirt on this microwave? So we're gonna take the leftover, the polishing cloth, Enviro scrub, and just get that clean. And at the same time, you remove all the bacteria from a surface. For the handles, those are good for that too. And you can just keep cleaning everything with the cleaning paste and get all the bacteria removed at the same time. So the cleaning paste is really, really universal. It is your all-purpose cleaner. You will love it. And one jar will last you about 8 years. Some people have had it longer, but I would say between 5 and 8 years, if you're using it on a daily basis, it will go a long way. Okay, so when you want all of those together, that's called our Safe Haven 5. And Norwex is so generous, they give you a deal. So in your Safe Haven 5, you're gonna get your paste, your EnviroCloth, your window cloth, you're gonna get a dusting mitt, and you're gonna get your choice, whether it's the Power Zyme, the liquid laundry detergent, you can get unscented or lavender, or you can get the UPP. So all that comes in a nice box, and it's perfect for gifting. And like I said, you can save some money that way too. Now the EnviroCloths and the window cloths, if you're buying them on your own, they have some beautiful spring colors. This is our newest window cloth, and these are our newest EnviroCloths. The thing I like is if you're new to Norwex, remember this, blue is for water. Wet this one, polish and dry with this one. Okay, that's a little tip. Another tip. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't include the mop in this demo. Most of you, including Marilyn, have the mop and love the mop. So the mop is It's telescopic, so it's for short people or it's for tall people. This extends, and then when you wash your floors, you use just water. You do the shape of an 8, and you use just water, and you remove 99% of bacteria from the surface. So it has a whole bunch of different attachments. This here is the spray mop attachment. I'm gonna come a little closer so you can see. It is just a water reservoir so that it wets your floor. And I know Marilyn is looking at getting this spray mop attachment for her mops. You push down, and did you see it wet your floor? You push down and it wets your floor. So you have it standing up, you push down and it wets your floor. That is the spray mop attachment, super popular. That spray mop attachment sold out in 18 seconds when it first came out. So push down, it wets your floor so that you don't have to keep wetting your wet mop pad. Now, this mop is Velcro, and it has a blue wet mop pad, the color of water again, and it comes with a gold colored dry mop pad. Superior Mop collection is the wet, the dry, the base, and the telescopic handle. This mop will last you, first of all, it's warranted 5 years. If you have the mop, write it in the comments. Tell us how much you love it. And I would say that most people who buy the mop, and when I sell a mop, I also recommend you buy the rubber brush. So again, remember how that dusting mitt had charges to it? That's what this rubber brush does too. It's ergonomic, and all you do is after you mop, you just throw that into your garbage. All of it will collect on the mop. Do you see that? All the debris from the mop pad collected on the rubber brush. And that's why you want the rubber brush. So you can just take this, then you take your pads, you throw them in the laundry, okay? And like I said, everything with Norwex has a little hook. So rinse it, hang it, rinse it, hang it, rinse it, hang it. And whenever you want to wash your pads, just throw it in the laundry and hang them to dry. Norwex loves the dryer as well. So if you want to put your Norwex in the dryer, go right ahead. The only thing I would recommend is no fabric softener and no liquid fabric softener or bleach. And the reason for that is because remember I told you about the tiny, 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 tiny microfiber, 1/200th of a strand of hair. If you use fabric softener, it would get caught in those tiny, tiny microfibers. So you don't want to do that. And we have a great alternative. And I love talking about these dryer balls. There's 3 in a pack. This is your spend and save for this evening. You can get these 3 balls when you spend a certain amount, or you get the New Zealand white ones that you can purchase from the catalog. These are amazing because they lift and separate while you're doing your laundry. They cut your drying time by 25%. So that means that I have these in the dryer and I'm drying my clothes and I think, oh, I forgot to put my dryer on, but they're already dry. Hey, isn't that nice? Fun, eh? Okay, so you gotta have your first switch is switch those toxic dryer sheets. Do not use them. And the reason is because even the mice don't like them in the campers, right? They're very toxic. When you put your clothes in the dryer with those sheets, and then you put your clothes on you, the largest organ of your body, that toxic chemical from the dryer sheets will go right into your skin and right into your bloodstream within 30 seconds. And how you can test that is put a clove of garlic underneath your foot. You will taste it in 30 seconds. So don't put dryer sheets, don't use dryer sheets. Choose alternatives such as our fluff and tumble dryer balls. Now I'm going to talk to you about other stuff that's even more fun. So when you have the mop, you can also get an extension like this, or you can get fluffy pads like these, and these are antibacterial, so it's fun. They're dusters, and you can mop your floor with these dusters. They're sold separately, and you can remove bacteria at the same time as well. These you can bend them. They're dusters for those hard to reach areas. Now I just made you closer, so it's gonna be harder. You can see all those hard to reach areas, so you can do it with that. Chandeliers, you get the gist. Whenever there's spider webs, you can use this. Now this is also a host reward. So you wanna make sure that if you're interested in getting lots of Norwex for free, you host a party and get that for free, Okay? Same thing with the mop. A lot of people choose the mop as their items to get for free when they host a party. And Marilyn needs a booking to open up and unlock all her host rewards. We also have a window mop pad. So you can wet your windows with this blue one. And then you can dry your windows with this window cloth. I often tell people, you know, when you're looking at these cloths and you think one wet, one dry, that's the same thing. With the mop, that's your wet for the windows and this is your dry for the windows. We used to have a little tags that you would put your window cloth on your mop base, believe it or not. And that's how you used to do your windows. Well, now they got smart and they have one specifically for windows. Take a look at my video and you'll see that one go to work, okay? Other things, we have enzyme products. So I was talking about these earlier. They come with a sprayer. This one is your produce wash. So you want to be washing your produce as you bring them in from the store. And the reason is because there's over 200 people that have touched your produce before you even bring them home. So you want to use the produce wash. This is your sports line. This enzyme is a most concentrated enzyme because what it does is it gets rid of stinky hockey equipment, stinky things like runners, sandals in the summertime, hockey equipment, knee pads, things like that. So those are enzyme products that we have that you'll love. Now, what if you've had your Norwex for years and years and years, or you've had like delicates like bras that you don't know how to clean and you don't want to throw them in a washing machine without soaking them first? This is our laundry booster. It's called a bright and white, and you can do 4 things with it. You can put it in a spray bottle and use it as a cleaner. You can make a paste and you can use that as a cleaner. Let it soak on your stains. You can also put it like in your washing machine, and you can fourthly soak your cloths with it. So this has oxygen and enzymes. So you will actually see it bubble as you soak your cloths. I love doing demos on those. So when you have stinky cloths or something contaminated, you want to soak your cloths. This is interesting. This was featured in the People magazine. It's our soft toothbrush. It has 2 heads and it has a travel case. And in a year, you're gonna buy the 2 refills. You never throw out the handle. Isn't that sustainable? Yeah, that was in the People magazine as the best toothbrush. Another thing that I love is our new Onyx color. So this is your kitchen cloth. This you'll use in your kitchen. It's beautiful color, it matches everything. But what I love about it is they're perfect for wiping down everything. And this is an alternative to paper towels. Yeah, they're much more absorbent than paper towels. They're the size of a paper towel, so it's easy to see what they are. And they remove 99% of bacteria from a surface at the same time as you use them. So every time you go to use a paper towel, use these instead. They can also be used in your spinach, in your spring mix, in your fruits, and in your vegetables. Right, lay it on the bottom, put your strawberries on there, throw them in the fridge, eat your strawberries, they won't go moldy. No more slimy spinach. They're terrific. And it's because bacteria doesn't live in silver, right? Now, I'm gonna talk to you about another really great thing that I never take the time to talk about, and that is our cutting boards. These are made out of rice husks. They're a very durable, hard surface. And what's great is they come in 3 sizes and they have this excellent grip. So it's a food grade silicone grip. It's dishwasher safe, believe it or not. This one fits the size of a turkey. And when you cut into it, you're not cutting into the plastic and eating the plastic, nor are you dulling your knives. So you will love the Norwex cutting boards, come in 3 sizes. Now there's a Mother's Day special sale. Don't forget to look at that. One of the things that's on sale is this body balm. Oh, it's so nice. It's minty and it's shea butter. So you can use it as a lip balm, and you can also use it when you're doing your dry hands and dry elbows, dry feet. And it comes in a nice little compact case that you can put in your purse. When you buy one Mother's Day gift, you can get, it's called a cart cart edition or something like that. So don't forget to add that. This is worth $29 and you're gonna get it for $7. It's a beautiful face cloth. So do you know about our face cloths? They remove all your bacteria and your makeup, including waterproof mascara. So I wear a lot of makeup. And this is a host reward. You get 3 of them. It doesn't come in this color, but you get 3 body and face packs, and you can use these to wash your face and to remove your makeup. They're really nice and big. You can even use one wet. You use these wet and go like this on your legs with your razor and shave. No more shaving cream. It's very true. Look me up on YouTube. I'm constantly talking about these and removing my makeup with just water in front of the camera, just for you. So these are part of the host rewards. Another thing for host rewards is this month, it's crazy. You get the skincare kit. So I love the skincare because it's got a moisturizer, it's got a cleanser, it's got an eye cream and an illuminating oil, and a sunscreen. This sunscreen is great for the blue light from your phones, as well as the sunlight from the sun. Excellent, 30 SPF. You're gonna love this skincare. It's vegan, it's gender neutral, it's just packed with nothing but good stuff. It's also, you never throw out the forever bottle, and it's all refillable. So once your tube is done, by the way, it's airtight, so it goes all the way up and you don't lose a drop of it. Once it's done, you just replace the refill and you never throw out the forever bottle. Isn't that great? So I just use a little bit like this. I was going to show you how much I love it and how little it takes. So I put it on my eyes, on my face. That's a hydrating lotion. I use it in the morning, and then I use the night cream that we have for the nighttime. But you will get this, including the refills, when you host a party and you get a certain amount of sales. It's terrific. What else do we have here? You're also gonna get this duster as a host reward. So that's the one that's antibacterial. It's got a little brush on the bottom, and it goes on your mop handle so that you can get all the hard to reach areas. Okay, so I've told you about the Cinderella gift. Order before midnight. You'll get a Cinderella gift. Join my VIP group, okay? I've put a post about that as well. It's on Facebook. You're gonna see all my specials and just more live videos like this. And then lastly, if you're on Instagram, please follow us. We're called Twins Go Clean. We're identical twins. You're gonna love all our short reels, and we have a lot of fun doing our business together. So, all that to say, thank you so much for being with us. That's my microphone. And I wish you all the best, and don't forget to order before midnight to get the Cinderella gift. Take care, and thanks for hosting, Marilyn.